Hi everyone, I'm Joe Mayhew, corporate chef with Landry Seafood. As you probably realized, our society is going through a lifestyle change. What does that mean to the hospitality industry? People are demanding healthier dining options and healthy menu items. Chefs and culinarians are constantly looking for new products, new techniques to satisfy this hunger. Sometimes the solution isn't in the new, it's in the past. What we're going to talk about today are exotic grains, many dating back thousands and thousands of years. I'm going to show you several different grains, and then we'll prepare a simple recipe that you can make at home, which is not only delicious, but it's very good for you as well. Okay, let's talk a little more in depth about these grains. I brought 5 exotic grains today. I'll give you a little bit of information on each one, and then when we're finished, we'll take one of our grains and make a lovely dish. The first grain is farro. Farro is one of the oldest grains known in culinary records. Dates back thousands of years to ancient Egypt. The second grain is couscous. I happen to have here Israeli couscous, where the grains are slightly larger than, say, a Moroccan or an Algerian couscous. Now, there's long-standing culinary debate as to whether couscous is a grain or a pasta. We'll save that argument for another segment. The next grain is wheat berry, which is rising in popularity very quickly across the U.S. You'll see this on menus in the very, very near future. The next grain is amaranth. Amaranth is lumped into this category of grains, but it's really unique in the fact that it's actually not a grain, it's the seed of the amaranth plant. The leaves of the plant can be used in salads. The seeds can be cooked as a porridge, or you can take the seeds, put them in a saute pan with some clarified butter. While stirring them over medium heat, you can pop them just like you would pop popcorn. And when you sprinkle those on a salad, it adds very nice nutty flavor and an interesting crunchy texture to your dish. Finally, quinoa, which is probably the most commonly known exotic grain that you'll see today. Quinoa is unique in the fact that it's called a superfood, which there are only 7 or 8 of. Superfood means that quinoa contains all 5 essential amino acids for survival. If you were stranded on a desert island and all you had was a bag of quinoa, you could cook it, eat it, and survive because you would have all the nutrients you need for survival. Quinoa comes in a variety of different forms. Naturally, you can buy red quinoa, black quinoa, white quinoa, and now even in specialty markets you can buy flavored infused quinoas, where actually spices and flavorings are imparted into the grain during processing. Examples would be ginger quinoa or even a curry quinoa, which is delicious. Okay, now we're going to take one of those exotic grains and make a delicious salad that's very, very healthy and has a lot of nutritional benefit. We're going to use red quinoa, and it has a muted, very subtle flavor. That being said, we're going to toss the quinoa with a roasted garlic vinaigrette. The vinaigrette, as we make it, would be very flavorful and appropriate for the grains, but not necessarily something you would want to put over crisp greens. It's not your traditional dressing, if you will. We're going to toss the red quinoa with that vinaigrette, as well as a variety of fresh chopped herbs, some lemon zest, and some yellow and cherry grape tomatoes. Okay, now to make the roasted garlic vinaigrette, we're going to need several ingredients. First, we have roasted garlic cloves, apple cider vinegar, fresh squeezed lemon juice, ground coriander, smoked sweet paprika, ground cumin, a blend of salt and freshly ground black pepper, and finally extra virgin olive oil. Preparing vinaigrette is very simple. All you need is a good quality kitchen blender. First, we'll take our roasted garlic cloves, add those to the blender, along with our cider vinegar, fresh lemon juice, and all of our spices: cumin, smoked paprika, coriander, and salt and pepper. Now, we'll put the lid on the blender, and we're going to puree this to a fine paste. Now, with the blender running on low speed, we're going to drizzle in our olive oil to create an emulsified dressing. And it's just that simple. To prepare a wonderful roasted garlic vinaigrette. Okay, to make the salad, very simply, we're going to place our red quinoa into a mixing bowl. And we'll add our flavorful roasted garlic vinaigrette, as well as our fresh herbs, mint, parsley, cilantro, scallions, and fresh lemon zest. Now we'll give that a bit of a stir to incorporate all the ingredients. We have one last ingredient to add to the salad, and that's our split grape tomatoes. But we don't want to overmix those and smash them, so we add those at the very end and carefully fold the salad together. This is a wonderful accompaniment for grilled chicken or seared scallops. Very light, very healthy, and very nutritious. Great way to present the quinoa is in the form of a timbal. Take a small ramekin, and fill it with the quinoa. And then you simply invert that on a plate and garnish. That's all there is to it. And there you have it, red quinoa salad.